The world's water supplies are being strained. More and more of our lakes, rivers, and streams are being polluted, and that's why many cities are looking into catching the rain. What's the problem with having stuff run off, from the streets and into the waterways? Is it major pollution?
Well, it is major pollution. You've got grease and oils, metals, certainly anything, rubber from the tires, on all of the vehicles that whatever is left on the road, and it's considerable, that's washed down in a downpour and goes straight into our stormwater system. Oftentimes that stormwater is sent, without a great deal of processing or filtration directly into our waterways. Beyond that, you have lawn areas that may have been fertilized, with nitrogen, possibly phosphorus, others. Those are the two most common, and those are washed off and washed down into the street if there's a slope toward the street. You have these chemicals and these metals and other toxins that are washed into the system. They go into our rivers. They continue on out into the bay, into the Chesapeake Bay, and you have some dead zones in the Chesapeake Bay from over-nutrification. When you have too much nitrogen, it kills the oxygen in the water, and whatever species, fish and others, crabs and so forth, can't exist in that environment. So you have these dead zones that occur.
What is the recommendation for homeowners in terms of dealing with the runoff?
Things that people can do, first of all, is if nothing else, just take a downspout and get a flexible line and direct it toward a garden area, toward a tree. Trees can use a lot more water than they usually get in the cities. If you have garden areas that are, at various front and backyard areas, then what you can do is you can install a rain barrel. Or in the district, there's a wonderful River Smart program that provides rain barrels and their installation. And those rain barrels will hold well over 100 gallons of water. You can attach your garden hose at the end of it, and through gravity, you can water your plants through the summertime. Other choices that you can make are, if you have a relatively flat roof or a shallow pitched roof, you could put a green roof on top of your house. This would not only collect a great deal of stormwater, but it also will reduce the energy needs in your own home. It will protect the roof so that the life of the roof may be doubled or tripled. But you can find a considerable savings on your air conditioning bills and on your heating bills in the wintertime by putting a green roof up.
Let me ask you about cost savings. Are things, rain barrels and garden roofs, or even rain gardens, how much can they save people money, and in what ways?
Well, with the rain barrels or with rain gardens, where you're able to use rainwater that is free to water your plants, versus turning on a tap from your house where you're charged for every gallon of water that you use in a monthly bill. So there can be considerable savings. Certainly, your savings are going to be greater in the summertime than in the wintertime. But these rain barrels can store water so that you can wash your car or your vehicles as well. So you're saving costs on a utility expense that every homeowner has. When you talk about the green roofs, the cost savings there can be dramatic. In some cases they've been recorded at 20 or 30% savings off of your heating and cooling bills. So that's an appreciable amount, and it'll certainly, as a percentage, it'll rise in dollar amount as these energy costs continue to increase, as they have been.